Hi Laura, welcome back to the channel. And I know in my other video I said that I don't really get the opportunity to do get ready with me because, you know, kitties, but I had the opportunity to do one today, so I decided to seize it. And yeah, I want to talk about what I'm planning to do for the rest of like the autumn period, because it's still the start of August. It's not truly into autumn until we get into like September, I suppose, but it doesn't hurt to plan ahead. So whilst I'm at it, I'm going to pop on some makeup. I have a very straightforward like makeup routine. I have the NARS Creamy Concealer that I use just to brighten up on my eyes, and then over the rest of my face I pop on some of the Tarte Shape Tape because I'm still working my way through this beast. So I've been planning to come back to regular content creation for a while, but I do get caught in this little trap of mine, my own making, that whenever I start mapping out my content, it ends up being the sort of mindset where I want to get as much out as quickly as possible, and I end up with this video a day situation that I don't always have the ability to do, or I don't have the discipline to do. Either way, every time I've tried to do it, it's never panned out, whether through my own lack of discipline or external factors. But this last half of the year, with getting my own office and trying to get my publishing business up and going, I want to take my content creation a lot more seriously. And now that I'm in this great frame of mind, I feel like this is a good time to do it, and I feel like I have the discipline and the mental fortitude to do it. I have gotten into a really good routine with the writing, so being able to implement this new routine on top should work well. As I say, I always get caught in this trap of trying to put out all the content as quickly as possible, and I end up mapping myself out for videos a day, and like I say, never happens. So what I've done is I'm kind of shooting for 4 videos a week-ish. Some of them will be there are some makeup-y videos in there, because since making that last video I have gotten a bit more interested in makeup and sharing it more, because it is part of like my daily, like wearing makeup most days. This past week I haven't, because for some reason I haven't been able to get up before 7 o'clock in the morning. I know that's still like really early for some people, 7 o'clock in the morning, but I like getting up at like 5, and I like getting in my breakfast and my tea, getting a bit of writing done and getting all washed and doing my face and everything before the kids even wake up. That's how I like doing things. That's the best way to start my day. So I figure, being as I'm wearing makeup, I might as well share the makeup that I'm wearing. And I'm getting to the end of lots of things, so there will be empties coming up. So basically my intention for the autumn season is to re-establish myself as a content creator on this channel. I won't be going down the traditional route of makeup content or project panning content. I will be doing some project panning, but it'll be like a single monthly video, because I do want to get through my stuff. I do need to declutter things, but I also need to declutter my entire life. That has definitely been a theme in the few videos that I've put up on this channel this year. I do need to declutter my life. I do need to get rid of things I've just been holding on to. So we're going to do that this autumn. We're going to do that. And to get things going, I'm going to be resetting my life in a way. Getting back on track with my wake up time, getting back on track with my how I show up in the world, getting back on track with my journaling, because that has slipped a little bit over the summer. I haven't journaled as much as I would like to, and with us going back to school in a week, I'm definitely going to need to do that, because there's something about the whole school situation that just still sets me off. we're working on it, but it still gets to me. And since I've been talking, I missed a step. I usually put on I've been using cream bronzer, but I've powdered, so it is what it is. We'll move on. I've been quite good with my makeup lately, like making sure, like, not making sure, like making sure that I'm more adventurous with it. That's probably how I would word it. I've been digging into my stuff that is, you know, my luxury stuff that's like really old, so why not use it, get it used up, otherwise it's going to waste anyway. I might as well just use it on the daily, right? Pulling out different colours, and yeah, so I will be doing some project planning content. I have been finishing stuff fairly steadily. I'll be doing get ready with me's as and when I'm able to film them. Not guaranteeing anything, but we'll just go with what can be achieved. So basically my main focus for the coming months is to maintain consistency and strengthen my level of discipline to complete the tasks and projects that I set myself, to follow through on my word and complete things. I know y'all are probably sick of seeing this bronzer, the NYX matte bronzer that just does not seem to die. It's actually not this one I've been using. I've been using the other one that's in here, the by Beauty Bay Fawn. I've been using that one. I don't know why I picked this one up, but I usually use Fawn. I will link in the info box my writing channel. I have a video going up over there about my intentions going forth for autumn in terms of my writing. I do have a lot of projects going on at the moment. I'm coming to the end of a writing project at the moment. Well, part of it. I'm finishing the draft portion of Just Breathe that I had originally intended to release earlier in the year, but it just wasn't coming together, so I pulled it. And it's coming together so much better now. I did go through a bit of a period of burnout, some creative stunting, I suppose you could call it. But I came out the other side and it's all good now. And I'm getting to the end of the draft, and I've got, like I say, a bunch of other projects in the works that I'll talk about more in that video. Over here I have my primer potion that I found. I couldn't find it for months and then it just appeared one day. So I would love to hear what you guys would like to see more of. I have content mapped out for the rest of August. I'm hoping to put up a video on Monday, Wednesday, Friday and Saturday. Saturday will most definitely always be like an old school makeup-y style video, like you had the haul, and I've got an empties coming up next week, and then Project Pounds coming up the week after. I might film them early. I'll just film them when I have the available time to. You know, I think this primer potion might actually be done because it's very difficult to spread. I think it might be bad. I did get that one from Revolution, and the one that I have in here from Revolution, it still works, like it spreads, but it doesn't, it was never very good at holding eyeshadow on for a long time, and I don't know if you'll be able to see into it, but it's basically empty. Basically empty. So yeah, there is that. For eyeshadow today, I actually pulled out one of my new palettes. I pulled out the Desert Haze palette, because it is beautiful and it's new and it's like, you know, it's still available. People are still talking about it. But yeah, if you guys let me know what kind of things you would like to see. I have, like I say, I have a few videos. Oh, that's the wrong brush. That's the wrong brush. So like I say, I have got content planned out for the rest of August. So the weekday ones will mostly be, 2 of the videos are sort of going over like my journey and things I've learned and personal growth and things like that. I won't be putting up lots of those videos like constantly, if that makes sense. Like my content won't only be, oh, let's talk about mental health, because I know that's not always fun. But there are things that I feel like I need to share, just to get everybody caught up on what's been going on and how life has been. And it's always fun to share, because I feel like it's always good to share, because you never know who you might be helping. Now where do I start? You know, I'm gonna go like so boring and just take browns. Oh, actually I'm gonna take this June color because it looks really pretty, like terracotta. Been a while since I've done a warm eye. And I've also got like the different style of doing my makeup now. I don't tend to focus things out on the outer side anymore. I tend to do it all like in here. It can get a bit much sometimes, but I tend to focus it all in there. Because otherwise like my eyelid, I don't have much of an outer V there anymore because of this prominent fold, and it just drags my eye down. So I put it up there. And I'm also embarking on a project on my writing channel. It's called No Zero Days. Basically, instead of beating myself up over not hitting a word target, I just want to write every day. Doesn't matter if it's 5 words, if it's 50 words, 5,000 words. As long as words are going in the draft every single day, I'm cool with it. So if that sounds like something you might want to follow along with, there's a lot more like day-to-day stuff that gets included in the vlogs. Like at the moment I'm going through this saga with the electric company for my office, because they want a meter reading but my meter won't give one. But they're claiming they've gotten one, and I want to know how, because I watched tutorials on how to get this meter to work and I got nothing out of it. So they might end up just sending someone to look at it. We'll find out on Monday, because I didn't hear back from them on Friday like I was expecting to. Oh, I really want to try out this scorpion colour because it looks just so sumptuous. I might regret it, but we'll go with it and see what happens. Just put it in the... It's actually really nice. Oh, that is so good. It kind of reminds me of that Angel of the North colour from the like space themed Beauty Bay palette that I can't remember the name of. This is the other reason I don't really feel like making traditional beauty content, because I don't have the lexicon anymore. I don't have, it's not all stored in my brain. I don't have this vault anymore of every makeup product ever. It's no longer my special interest makeup. I haven't watched a releases video from Angelica Nyqvist in months, and when I was putting it on twice speed and I was skipping it forward constantly, just looking at the products, not even listening, just watching. And that was only if there was something in the thumbnail that tickled my fancy. Right, I'm going to take a little pencil-y brush and I'm going to put some of that underneath. Oh, divine. I actually don't take a lot of time anymore to watch YouTube videos, which isn't great being a content creator, because you know, being a creator, you want to support other creators by watching their stuff, but I just don't have the time for it. I've got too much other things going on, and I've lost the brush I had earlier. Right, I'm gonna put on some cream shadow because I'm still using this Laura Mercier Rose Gold Caviar Stick. Still. It just keeps on going. And I'm gonna go in with this Mirage shade because it just looks stunning. Has that, it's almost like Club, but like opposite and more extreme, and instead of a blue it's a green. I have also been having troubles with my computer. It doesn't have the available like disk space to perform certain tasks, and I also discovered that my hard drive was disconnecting itself because I had it plugged into this guy, and for some reason it was disconnecting. Like, I don't know if you can hear it, something rattling in there. I don't know if there's like a loose wire or if it's just poorly made or what it is, but it would also go in and sort of like sit at a weird angle. It was very weird, and I was finding that videos weren't saving properly. Like, I would have saved like a 20-minute video and only like a minute would be saved, but it went through the whole process through the editing software, and I still had to wait like the 3 hours or whatever for it. And yeah, so I now plug the hard drive straight into the computer and do it that way. I bought that thing so I didn't have to keep plugging in, unplugging, It's like, no, it's not worth the hassle. It really isn't. And the last thing I'm gonna do is some eyeliner on this. Do we have anything in here that would be a good eyeliner? No, it's not. I mean, there's like that really, really dark green, but no, I don't think it will do. Yeah, I could have used that xoxo as a lid shade. Oh well. I'll know for next time. I'll know for next time. Oh, I've got nowhere to put things. Put it over there. Be fine, be fine. And I'm not going to use the Huda Beauty. Not going to use this as a powder liner because it will just go all over my face. So I'm going to take the xoxo out of the Tartelette palette. Well, Tartelette and Bloom palette. So I hope that that was easy to follow along and that I haven't like made this too jittery and PC. Basically, to sum it all up, going forward I want to be more professional, more consistent, create content on a regular basis that people want to see, focusing on getting my writing out there, because the main goal of this year was to become self-employed, to replace my income. I'm not asking to be a millionaire, not yet. I will be happy with just replacing my income and maintaining my sanity in the process. And making videos has always been a fun hobby for me, and I feel like we're in a good place that I can make it a hobby again. There's things I want to share. I have the time and the availability to make the videos, and yeah, writing is the job, videos is now the hobby. I feel like when I was making videos the job, or trying to, it was just, it felt so forced, trying to keep up with all the latest products and things. That's the other reason why I couldn't possibly be a traditional beauty channel. I can't maintain that level of purchasing in any degree. Like, I posted that haul. That's the first time I've bought that level of product. Like, when I posted that haul video, it's the first time I've purchased that amount of products in a very long time, and it's the first time I've purchased makeup in any large amount in over a year, or about a year. But I could not keep up with that level of consumption, of keeping up with all the newest, the latest, the greatest, I also don't wear makeup to the extreme or the frequency. I mean, not necessarily extreme, but to the frequency that could sustain a project panning channel. So yeah, we'll have bits of makeup, bits of life, bits of fashion, bits of mental health, bits of all kinds of things. And you know what I'm gonna try? I'm gonna try this thing, the firework, and see what it's like. Because this brush is just so flimsy. I feel like, oh, I've just done a big blob on my eye. I feel like this doesn't give any curl or volume. I think this just coats your lashes. This is kind of pants. This is definitely the kind of mascara I think might be good if you know, if you're touching up during the day. If you're gonna touch up your mascara and it's like, you know, gotten a bit worn. I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. I will touch it up at a later point. I am currently working through my leftover Avon lip liners, so they will definitely be getting featured in a project pan. But yeah, I hope to be able to maintain my promise and show up in your feeds a lot more regularly. Okay, apparently this stuff also takes ages to dry. I blinked and now I've got black dots everywhere. So I won't be using that mascara very often. Yeah, I just mostly been doing lip liner and a touch of gloss. I mostly touch up with gloss during the day. Oh, I also don't normally talk while I'm putting on gloss, so oops. But this is that one that I got, I think almost 2 years ago now. I think I got this like December of 2023. So yeah, it's coming up in 2 years and it's almost gone. It's almost empty. There was that big stretch of time where I wasn't wearing makeup, so now that I use this basically daily, I actually need to start setting this upside down to get it all to settle. I feel like I can't reach it all, but yes. So there we are, the get ready with me that I thought I wasn't going to be able to do, and an outline of my plans for August, September, October. More disciplined content production, more consistency in my uploads, finishing my writing projects and getting them out into the world, and fingers crossed, be self-employed by the end of the year. 'Tis the goal. We're working towards the goal. And umbrella, maintain my sanity. And I will catch you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.